We are Scott and Cheryl Morgan, and we are seeing the world one cruise at a time. Join us on this adventure as we spend 2 full days in Los Angeles. The first day seeing Universal Studios, the second is looking around town and some of the technology, before getting on an 8-day Halloween cruise, visiting Puerto Vallarta, then Mazatlan for the city highlights, then a beach day with snorkeling in La Paz, and ride a camel in Cabo San Lucas. And when you see this shirt, you know it's Embarkation Day. For the last 23 years, every cruise has started off with this t-shirt on. And if you remember, we're way up here in North Los Angeles, so a long ways from the pier. It's all the way across the city, all the way down to the bottom in Long Beach. So we have to get there. And the easiest way and the cheapest way we found was using Ride Yellow, an app. And this was our best price to get across the city. And today we're going to the cruise terminal via regular taxi. No Waymo or Waymoo. Just a regular old taxi, except a little bit different. We booked this one online through a company called Ride Yellow. It's very similar to Uber, but all you do is download the app Ride Yellow and book your taxi through there. And if you use the app, you get a 15% discount. Uber was $150 today, so it was a whole lot cheaper using Ride Yellow at the $91.
And we're ready to get on the ship. We're at the cruise terminal just about an hour early. So we'll have to see, we'll probably have to wait inside. But this is our group for this time. 4 of us going, so it's not a 2-person cruise this time, a group cruise. We'll see you on board because we can't film through security.
And once through security, we always get our picture taken. And today was no different. We took a picture with Juan, and that's what makes Juan our employee of the day. People usually just walk right by.
So we are through security. That took all of about 5 minutes to do. Everything was done in ahead of hand. So we're now waiting in the queue to get on the ship. As soon as they open up the ship, we'll be on the ship. First one's aboard. And we're getting ready to get on our next ship. This time the Carnival Panorama. That's out of Long Beach. So the Panorama. We've been on this ship once or twice before, but still, always a fun time. And the last little bit of the ramp coming up. And we're almost on. And we are on the ship. Hello! And we're on! Yay! And the ship is decorated up for Halloween already.
And our first stop is always the muster station, so we'll know where to go in case of an emergency and how to put on our life jacket. Or how to put on the life jacket on a stuffed animal. And the next stop to grab a quick bite of food because it's 10:30 or 11 o'clock and it's way too long to go without foods. And we usually drink more water than normal on a cruise because there's all the salty food on the cruise and the water helps take out the salt out of your body.
And they're still loading up all the freight down here. So Long Beach is still busy right now with all the freight loading up. Looks like all the luggage is on board. And we were looking on the other side and the ship is fueled up. Here you can see the Queen Mary, and we're right next to the Queen Mary. We've stayed there before the cruise. That's an excellent place to spend the night before the cruise, and you can say that you're on a boat. So that's a good one. You can see next to it too is the Dark Harbor. That's the haunted house thing, and we've done a whole series that we left from Long Beach a couple years ago. That's an interesting place to stay before a cruise at Halloween. Always fun there. And you can see off in the distance over here is Long Beach. That's a city back out over there. And we have been here one time before where that I didn't video, where that there was a car race over here. So Long Beach has a whole lot of things to do here. You can see out in the middle of the harbor some people that are kayaking out there now. So, not so sure I would want to kayak out there with these big ships going by, but it can be done. And this is where the Spruce Goose used to be held at. They moved it out, now it's just Carnival's terminal. And if you look over here is a big loading area, a freight loading area, so a terminal for freight. All those cranes are automated, so no people were operating the cranes or the trucks on the ground. It's a fully automated, essentially, terminal, freight terminal. So all kinds of neat stuff around here.
And after walking around the ship for a little bit, it's time for our obligatory selfie with the funnel in the background. Have to take it on every ship. And then at about 1:30, the rooms are ready. This is a room tour of cabin 1322, an ocean view room.
And this is a room tour of 1322. We're standing at the front door and walking through. As you see, it has 2 bathrooms, so we have a bath and a half, you can call it. On this side, 2 closets, bunches of hangers. We have all of our stuff in here for now. So put temporarily all of our stuff. The other has a safe and drawers at the bottom so that we could put all of our stuff in here. Me and Cheryl usually share that one. And then the desk. You can see it has a couple of USBs, a couple of regular outlets, and a European outlet. This also has a fridge underneath. So the fridge keeps stuff fairly cold. Keep the door open though, that'll help keep stuff even colder. It gets more airflow through it with that. And then a drawer with a hairdryer. So always have the hairdryer. And that's it for that side of the room. We'll come look at the other side. We have 2 bathrooms. Well, actually a bathroom and a half. So we have our usual toilet, the shampoo and shower gel, little shelf. We bring our own shampoo put in there. We have a toilet, but don't, remember that you sit down. Don't be afraid of this toilet because it's loud. This is what it sounds like. So, yeah, loud toilet. The vanity with little shelves up each side. And then we are going to come up and check out the other bathroom. And the other bathroom has a big tub. So just a big tub in here, no toilet. You still have the shower gels and the little shelf down at the bottom. I usually put all of my bathroom stuff in here to get ready. And then we get into the regular room. So they bring you towels, so you have towels ready for you, and a couch. Sometimes this makes into a bed. So if you have a third person, that could sleep in here. And then our big bed. This is just 2 beds pushed together to make a king size bed. This room has something particular I don't care for. It has a connecting room, but it was cheap. So this room was the same price just about as an inside room. So even though it has a connecting door, we kept it. And then we have a big window. And the window is big enough to crawl up in. So a lot of times you'll see me sitting in the window looking out. And we're still in Port in Los Angeles, waiting for the leave. So that is a room tour of 1322. Bye for now. It appears all the seagulls know that lunch is about to be served. They're all waiting around for the ship to take off and stir up the water and possibly catch them a little fish. So all the seagulls are sitting around waiting for the ship to leave. It appears all the supplies have been loaded up. So we are ready to set sail. I see one lift down there still working, but it looks like all the supplies are on. And the people have left the dock over there. All the forklifts are lined up. So the only thing left until we sail away is the safety briefing. Of course, that may be delayed just a tad because I just heard a medical response call. So if somebody had a problem on the ship and they called for medical and they're tending to them, they may hold us up just a little bit to see how that's going to play out. But everything is ready to go. And I see the birds down here on this side know that a mule is coming up also. So everything is ready. And there's some wildlife in the water down there also. Not sure what kind of, looks like maybe some seals playing around in the water. Further over are some fish. It looks like maybe fish.
A long blast on the ship's whistle. This will be supplemented by the same signal over the PA system. Now, if you are sensitive to loud noises or have small children, please be prepared as the general emergency alarm signal is just a few moments away. Carnival Panorama, that was our general emergency alarm signal. In the unlikely event of an emergency, the general emergency alarm signal will sound. When the alarm sounds, you must take the following actions. Life jackets are stored in your stateroom, so if you are in your stateroom or in a location close by, change into warm clothes, get your life jacket, travel documents, and any essential medication, and follow the direction signs to your muster station. A muster station is where guests gather in case of an emergency and can be identified by a square green and white sign with a symbol showing a family group. If you're in a location away from your stateroom, please go directly to your muster station. Remember folks, your muster station assignment is noted on the bottom left corner of your sailor sign card, which is also your room key. It is also on the back of your stateroom door. Bring your sailor sign card for accountability purposes. Once you have arrived at a muster station, a crew member will give you a life jacket. If needed, put it on. The crew member will help you if necessary. You should remain calm and follow the instructions of our crew members. The muster stations are located on decks 3, 4 and 5. If your muster station is not accessible, you will be guided to an alternative location as directed by the captain. In case of an emergency, we will keep you informed through the PA system or directly through instructions from our crew. A low-level lighting system will be automatically activated, guiding you to the nearest exit. Earlier today, you watched a safety video demonstrating the correct way to wear your life jacket. Let's take a moment to review the crucial information together.
I just texted him recently, maybe that's what.
When it is time to don your life jacket, place the life jacket over your head with the reflection stripes facing outward. Pass the strap around your back and engage the buckle in the front. Adjust to a snug fit by pulling the free end of the strap and secure at the top. Each life jacket has a whistle and a light to attract attention. For families travelling with infants weighing less than 33 pounds or 15 kilograms and requiring additional instructions on how to don an infant life jacket, please reach out to our youth team located at Camp Ocean immediately after this briefing. All children 12 years of age or younger must have a green wristband, which must be worn at all times. If your child has not yet obtained one, extra wristbands will be available at guest services. If your child is 12 years of age or younger and is participating in a youth activity.
And after the emergency drills, your ship is ready to set sail, so make sure you're out at the middle pool for the sail away part.
Just getting started. But I noticed one person. You can see this guy circled here. Santa Claus is on the ship, so now we know what he does. Santa Claus on the ship.
And the sail away party is something that Carnival does better than any other cruise line. Here, the cruise director hadn't made it yet, but the cruise director, the fun squad come out, they start playing copyrighted music, and the whole ship, it seems like, is in this middle pool area. And it's time for a big party. And on every sailing, there's a line dance that breaks out during the sail away party, and this one's no different. Except this is Halloween, so we have a little bit of Michael Jackson Thriller line dancing. And after the sail away, it's time to eat. Our son had paradeli with braised lamb. Cheryl and I both had roasted duck rolls. And these are good. They don't look like much, but they're good. I could eat more of them. Also, you'll see me get Caesar salad every night of the cruise. I'll get it. And to complement the duck rolls, both Cheryl and I get the Szechuan shrimp. Say that one 3 times fast. And I love a good cheesecake whenever that they have it. And this is the fun ship, so after dinner, fun breaks out. When we move, well, you already know. The music being played is copyrighted, so you'll just have to use your imagination and think of what kind of song that they're playing here. And don't be in a hurry. Hour could last an hour to an hour and a half, depending on your service. And they have the ship decorated for Halloween just as any other holiday. Next, we went to the main showroom for a little music trivia where we performed horribly, very horribly.
So we are doing music trivia. Song and artist. See if you can guess it.
Listen, the human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
At the ocean in the world, don't ask me, I'll never tell. I look to you as
it's me to you. Here we go.
And to say you never know what's going to happen is an understatement. Then we decided to relax a little bit with some Latin music. There's a whole club dedicated to just Latin music. It's time for the Welcome Aboard show. The showroom was packed, so we ended up sitting in the upper seats. That way we could get a little bit of a view of the show. And after the Welcome Aboard show, it's time to turn in for the night. And hopefully you've enjoyed the first day of this Halloween cruise on board the Carnival Panorama, leaving out of Long Beach, California. And if so, hit that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you again next time for an exciting Sea Day.